All right, so today we're going to take a look at a copy of Pokemon Gold. And this one actually has a save battery that is dead. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you kind of what happens here. So we're going to go ahead and save this game I just started. And we're going to go ahead and save. And see what happens. There we go. Cool. So the game is saved. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it off. And go ahead and remove this. And what's going to happen is it's actually not going to retain that save because that battery is dead. So let's go ahead and pop that back in. And let's see what we get. And it should just take you to the new game screen here. All right, and there we go. And there we go. So see there's no continue. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace that battery, and that should resolve this problem. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open this up. So let's flip it over. We're going to use the game bit here and just unscrew that. Alrighty. And then we're just going to slide the cartridge open. All right, and this is the battery here, so we're going to go ahead and get that replaced. And the first thing we want to do is we want to take that battery off. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to reheat these two solder pads here. And we're just going to pull it up with some tweezers. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and just try to get a little bit of a position under the tweezer. And I've already heated my soldering iron here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start heating this up. And we're just going to try to lift this up. There we go, very quickly. So when that solder gets heated up, it turns back into a liquid. And then we can just pull it right up. So we're going to do the same for the other side here. Just heat it up, and there we go. So the battery's off, just put that off to the side. It's a dead battery. All right. So let's see. So now what we got to do is we're just going to clean up that solder there. So we're just going to have to wick that away. So I'm going to be using this solder wick here, and we're just going to put that right on top of the solder and just kind of heat it up. And it's just going to wick away that excess solder. So just kind of get it to. Just gotta be careful with this wick because it's can get pretty hot. So let's get this side here a little bit. There we go. So that's all right. It's not the worst. So what we can do is we're just going to clean it up a little bit. Just a Q-tip and some isopropyl alcohol. Clean up these pads. Excess up. This is just 91% isopropyl alcohol. And that looks pretty good. So let's dry that off a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to put the new battery on. And you can see here there's the positive terminal there. And then there's the negative terminal there. And we're just going to grab this battery. This is a battery I bought on Amazon. I got about a pack of 5 of them for a few bucks, so it's not too bad. I'm just going to drop that in. And we just have to figure out which one of these is the positive. So this is the positive side there. And so this is going to be our positive terminal. This is going to be our negative terminal. So we're just going to line that up, just like that. And then we're just going to get a soldering iron and then a little bit of solder. And we're just going to solder that back on. So let's do that real quick. And we're going to heat up both the pad and the tab there. Just going to feed in some solder. There we go. And then we're just going to repeat that on the other side here. So let's go ahead and get that Heat up the pad and the tab. I'm going to feed in some solder. And that really should be just about good. All right, so it should be all set. So let's take a look at that a little bit closer. That looks good enough. All right, so let's go ahead and pop this back in the case. All right, oops, there we go. Throw the screw back on. All right, so now let's see what we can do. Okay, so we have our new battery in the cartridge here. We've got the cartridge in the Game Boy. Got a new game started up here. We're going to go ahead and just save that. All right, and we're going to save it. And I actually tested this earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and overwrite that. And it's all saved up. And we're just going to turn it off. We're going to pop it out. Go back in. Turn it on. And let's see if our continue option is there. And there it is. So it looks like that's all needed. So pretty quick fix. You just have to get rid of this old battery, put a new one on, and pretty much good to go. So let me know what you think. Just leave a comment down below and like the video and subscribe. Thanks.